What's going on, guys? Anthony Bonaccio back with yet another video on Yellowstone National Park. I visited this park back in 2019 and I spent 8 hours there and I hit almost every major tourist attraction I had to. I was a tourist, and those bison are typically what you'll see when you're driving through that national park. It's beautiful, it's historic, it's America's first national park, originated 1872, and I highly suggest you check it out. The best time to go is in the shoulder season, so that's when I went, and let's dive right into what I saw. So Gibbons Falls was our first stop. It's a beautiful waterfall. It drops about 84 feet, and it's worth the stop, so you can check it out, take some photos, and you can see a lot of Yellowstone's wooded landscape from this lookout. So I highly suggest checking it out. Enjoy this footage of me being a knucklehead, because it was my first time being in this beautiful park. All right, we're in Yellowstone. Gibbons Falls right behind me. Chris is mad I'm taking another video, but I do not care, because it is sweet. And it is gorgeous out here. The falls are fantastic, and almost dropped my phone because I'm stupid. And then yeah, just tons of woods behind me, and they're the falls. So on to the next attraction. So almost immediately after hitting Gibbons Falls, we stopped at Beryl Spring. It's one of the hottest springs in Yellowstone National Park, and it reaches temperatures of 196 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like a blue-green color, as you can see in the video footage, and it reeks. It smells so minerally. Couldn't even stand here too long without having to step away from all that mineral smell, but it is really pretty. It's loud. It's very loud, and it was surprising. So check that spot out too, and take some photos. It really is pretty, just it smells real bad. Alright, so I fixed the lighting, I took off the hat, because now we're moving to Mammoth Hot Springs, and it's getting hot in Yellowstone. Oh, man. Mammoth Hot Springs doesn't do a lot for me. It's a super, super well-known area in Yellowstone National Park for its colorful terraces. It's got really cool boardwalks, but there's not a lot, at least in my opinion, to look at unless you're into geothermal activity. I don't know. The terraces are colorful. It smells of sulfur. I actually enjoyed shooting pictures of the elk that were near this spot more than walking the boardwalks. And they're crowded, but no complaints. It's worth checking out if you've never been. And but I suggest moving right on to the next location because it's way better. Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone and Lower Falls. Lower Falls drops 308 feet, making it the biggest waterfall in the park, and it also is one of the most photographed. Now, when you're there, there's all different sorts of vantage points to look at it from a distance, and then you can walk 3/4 of a mile down to the top of the falls, and I highly recommend doing it. I got some really cool footage, and I hope you all enjoy it. If you did enjoy this part of the video, you got to just tap that like button for me. I mean, that's what you have to do. So check it out, and then we'll move on to the next spot. some bison at sunset for your enjoyment. I mean, it had to be put in there. It's just pretty, it's quiet, and bison are just big hunks of fluffy goodness that you need to stay away from. Too many people keep getting thrown around by them. Stop. They're not cows, and they're not cuddly. They just want to ram you, and they can run up to 35 miles an hour, so be smart. So this is Clearwater Springs, and it's not one of the more popular areas in the park, but it is pretty. There's a boardwalk you could have to yourself because not many people stopped here, at least when I was there. So we had the whole boardwalk to ourselves. It's pretty. It's a geothermal area. You can take some pretty photographs here, and then you can move on to your next location, which we'll do right now. Next on our list of things to do in Yellowstone National Park is the fountain paint pots. It's a vat of bubbling, I'm cheating again because there's a list, vat of bubbling mud that contains heat, gaseous water, volcanic rock, minerals, acid, and actually living microorganisms. But there's also other springs around it. There's boardwalks. It's cool. It can get a little crowded here, but it's just worth the spot. Stop. I can't talk. I apologize. But definitely stop here and check it out. And lastly, we are going to be hitting the grand finale with the Grand Prismatic next. All right, behind me is the Grand Prismatic. You can't really see it because we're in a rainstorm and there's a ton of mist or steam, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Do not touch bacterial mats. They're hot. So yeah, we're calling a rainstorm. Well, you can kind of see it. So I think we're done for the day. We're gonna go get some food. Finished off here. Yeah, that was lightning and thunder. We gotta go. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. There's the Grand Prismatic. There she is. And we're about to get dumped on by rain, so my face looks really dirty. Yeah, really cool out here. Glad I could make it. And now we're gonna go get some, maybe some sushi. I don't remember if I got sushi or not, but nonetheless, that's the Grand Prismatic. Unfortunately, I did not make it to there's a lookout. I forget the location, but you can overlook the Grand Prismatic so you can really see its colors. Some cool facts about the Grand Prismatic, cheating again, is that it's the most photographed thermal feature in Yellowstone, one could have guessed. It's deeper than a 10-story building. I didn't know that, thought that was really cool. The hot spring has bright bands of orange, yellow, green around the blue waters in the spring. Again, if you go up to that lookout, which I suggest because I'm upset I missed it, you can see the colors there. And then there's boardwalks to walk around the Grand Prismatic, just like this. And there's other springs around it as well. And then, oh, the trail's called Fairy Falls Trail to get to the lookout, and it's a half mile. My notes, I'm a thinker. So definitely go Fairy Falls Trail to check out the aerial view of the Grand Prismatic, because I didn't, and I can be jealous of you when you do it. So that's it. I hit a bunch of spots. And I was able to do that by going in the shoulder season. So I highly recommend going then. The shoulder season runs in like late May to early June. If you go in the summer, I've talked to friends who have gone, and I'm waving my hand around a lot. They couldn't see anything between the real traffic jams and the bison traffic jams. You just could not get anywhere. So anyway, that's Yellowstone National Park. Now, to conclude, I did revisit Yellowstone National Park in 2021. That being said, I'll probably be releasing, I don't know, some kind of update footage on it. Hopefully it's better than this time around, new to the YouTube stuff. But if you like this video and its content, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, or leave a comment on your favorite spot in Yellowstone National Park. I appreciate any of it. So thanks for checking it out. Look forward to sharing more. And until next time, keep adventuring and carry on what you carry. Oh my God, carry out what you carry in. Leave no trace. Bye.